Imagine living day by day, following herds across vast landscapes, never knowing where your next meal will come from. This was human life for over 200,000 years. Then, something changed forever. Around 10,000 years ago, in a region called the Fertile Crescent, our ancestors made a discovery that would alter the course of human history. Women, who gathered wild plants, noticed something remarkable. Seeds that fell to the ground one season sprouted into plants the next. This simple observation sparked a revolution, the Neolithic Revolution. Instead of chasing animals, people began to stay in one place. They cleared small patches of land and deliberately
We must
planted
consider this new
seeds.
planting discovery.
The women have shown the plants are growing well, but staying here risks too much.
They used
The
simple
herds
digging
may
sticks
wander,
to break
but
the
this
soil.
land promises
Their hands
abundance.
rough
We
from
stay.
both hunting and this new patient work. But the revolution didn't stop with plants. People began to tame wild animals. The first was likely the wolf, drawn to human campsites. Over generations, these wolves became dogs, helping with hunting and protection. Then came goats, sheep, and cattle. Captured as young, they were raised in pens, their wild instincts softened. For the first time, humans had a steady source of meat, milk, and hides, without the danger of the hunt. With reliable food sources, something unprecedented happened: population growth. Families grew larger, communities swelled from dozens to hundreds. People built permanent homes, not temporary shelters of branches and hides, but sturdy houses with wooden frames, walls of woven branches plastered with mud, and roofs of thatched reeds. For the first time, humans had a true home. This stability created something equally revolutionary: free time. Not everyone had
This
to farm
fertile
or
soil
hunt
by the
every
river
day.
will sustain us. Indeed, a
Specializations
permanent
emerged.
settlement here is
Some
wise.
became potters, shaping clay into vessels for storing grain and water, then firing them in pits to make them hard. Others became weavers, turning animal wool and plant fibers into textiles. For the first time, clothing became more than just animal skins. It became woven fabric. With storage pots full of grain and pens full of animals, surplus was born. Not every harvest was consumed immediately. This surplus changed everything. It could be traded. Networks formed between villages. Grain from one community was exchanged
These
for
patterns
obsidian
on
for
our
tools
robes
from
symbolize the
another, or for
cycles of
decorative
planting and
shells from
harvest,
distant regions.
passed down through
Trade routes
generations.
emerged, connecting people across vast distances. But surplus had a dark side. It created wealth. And
This
where there
field is
wealth,
ours by right of
inequality
labor.
follows.
Your claim encroaches
Some
on our
families had better
bounds.
land,
We will not yield
larger
what we've
harvests,
sown.
more animals.
We must
For the
decide on
first
the
time,
planting now.
clear
Yes,
social
the
divisions
fields are
appeared.
ready.
Village
All agree
leaders,
then?
elders, and skilled artisans began to dress differently, with finer clothes and ornaments. The simple equality of the hunter-gatherer band was fading. This new way of life required new rules, new beliefs. Rituals focused on fertility of the land, animals, and people. Clay figurines of goddesses were crafted. Shamans conducted ceremonies to ensure good harvests. Sacred spaces were set aside in villages, marked by standing stones or simple altars. The Neolithic Revolution was not a single event, but a gradual transformation over thousands of years. It was not always easy. There were conflicts over land and resources. People faced new problems: crop diseases, storage rot, and social tensions unknown to nomadic bands. Yet this revolution laid every foundation for the world we know. It made possible the first cities, writing, empires, and civilizations. It set humanity on a path from simply surviving in nature to actively shaping it. The decision to plant a seed was the first step toward building a civilization. From the first cultivated field to the first woven garment, from the first clay pot
In
to the
early
first traded
societies,
good. This was the
clothing
dawn of a
marked
new
the divide.
human era. The age of the farmer had begun, and nothing would ever be the same. This transformation was not just about food. It reshaped the human mind and society. For the first time, people began to think in terms of future and ownership. They planned for seasons ahead, stored for winters, and passed down improved land to their children. The concept of property was born with those first fenced fields and domesticated herds. With permanent homes came new vulnerabilities. People now had something to lose: their stored grain, their houses, their tamed
In
animals.
early
This
societies,
led to the first organized
clothing
defense,
marked
the
the
building
divide.
of walls like those at Jericho, and new forms of conflict over territory. Yet it also fostered unprecedented cooperation. Large community projects became possible: digging irrigation canals, constructing communal granaries, and raising monumental structures
This
like
fertile
stone
soil by the
circles,
river will
which required
sustain us.
hundreds of
Indeed,
people
a
working
permanent
together
settlement
toward a
here is
common
wise.
goal. The human body itself changed.